Any change in status for Stewart?
No, again, we just got off the ice, so he was full participant today in practice. I'll talk to the medical staff and everybody here in a little bit.
Is the plan for him and Sergey each to travel to New Jersey, or?
Yeah, all three goalies.
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, all three goalies traveling, and then we'll, determine a plan from there.
Dan, have you guys made a concerted effort to focus on plays from behind the net or below the goal line? Seems like there have been a lot of good plays offensively, where you've used that to your advantage.
I think it's something, I wouldn't say it's like we're not out there practicing just that. It's something where I think it's part of it. I think we have guys that are good at making plays down low, and so I think that becomes a part of the game. And I think it stems a lot from that. I think it can be a strength, of some of the players that we have. I do think, we do want to make sure that we're spreading zones and kind of using different points. But I think it's something that kind of comes natural to some guys.
Anthony was ill yesterday. Just due diligence. He's good to go for tomorrow, or will travel.
Yeah, full participant there today in practice. So all good in traveling.
I spoke with Avery earlier, and he said the key to development is winning. And I know, obviously, you guys are 2 points away from clinching a playoff spot. But you've also had guys, like Ben, Igor break out in big ways this season. Just how much do you feel like the development and the winning side of things have gone hand in hand this year?
Well, I think from a, individual standpoint, when, players are growing and they're getting better, it's going to help the team as well. And so young players or players that have been in the league for a long time, we want to be, continuing to take steps both individually and collectively on a regular basis. And so I think when the individuals are continuing to develop in their games, there's benefits for the entire team.
You guys have fights in 4 of your past 5 games. You have 14 overall this season. Why is your team so angry? I say that in tongue in cheek, but just is it a matter of personnel? Is there, I don't say instruction, but is there a green light, I guess, for guys to be fairly aggressive in that area? Or
no, I'll never tell a player to fight. That's never going to come out of my mouth. For me, that's something that they do. I have a lot of respect for the guys, both in this locker room and in the league that do it. It's not an easy task, and so I think it's part of our game. But that'll never happen. I'll never tell a player to fight. That's their choice. I think guys, and I think you'll see in a lot of those instances, the guys are backing each other up. And so there's different ways of doing that over the course of a game. There's different ways of sticking together. Sometimes it's, protecting your goalie and everybody being a part of that scrum. Sometimes it involves a fight there and you're defending a teammate. And so that's something that this group, I think, has done, pretty consistently. And again, it comes in different forms. But I think they have shown that backing each other up throughout the year, and that's something I have a ton of respect for.
how much do you think that's maybe personnel-based? I mean, with some of the newer personnel here, Parker's a newer player, Connor's a newer player, Elmer's a newer player. How much do you think it's just those types of players, that's part of their MO, I guess, or part of their skill set, so to speak?
Yeah, I think you've had it with guys that are new to the group. I guess I haven't thought of it necessarily in that way. That's the main reason. I think there's guys in this locker room too that have been here in the past that they've done it as well. And again, I think the different players have different ways of being able to stick up for their teammates and back each other up. I think other guys too have shown in other ways too.
Thanks.